We're not even hanging something that we're not having something that what do you call that? We're not even have something to what do you call that to prove that what do you call that that the house is gonna be it's gonna be ours.
I don't know what you call that. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. We ain't got nothing. Well, first the what do you call that? When we pay in cash, you don't even give a receipt. And first time when you tell to us, that don't pay you what do you call that a check. You want a cash. And most of it, the thing down there, we know, we know. We know, but just a lot. Well, we check the paper. There's a lot of things that what you call that it's not down there, on the paper. But we're talking $300. Some of it is $400. So I told you long time ago, so that we can caught up, and pay for the thing, earlier. I mean, we didn't fix the house for pre-Mike. The what do you call that? The materials is so expensive. On top of it, the labor is expensive. You didn't what do you call that? We do our efforts, to fix the house. I mean, it's really not livable house until now. I mean, and Jeff, he don't even want to fix nothing. I mean, the sink is already down, down there. It really need to be changed. Everything that even the pipe underneath on it. I mean, the water in the bathroom, they don't have a tubing, that gonna go so that the water ain't gonna flow. That they got the drain is gonna go somewhere. It's not. I mean, we 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 try to clean that. We try to if it's rent. I mean, it's renting. I mean, you're liable to what I call that to what I call that to mow the yard, and everything. Same like we do when somebody renting down there. Well, we never been asked for it. Everything is I mean, everything is packed up.
Well, Lucy, I don't know. I really had a hard time grasping what you're saying, but here's two things. I had at one time, not long ago, told you I would come over and talk to you about the amount of money you paid and stuff, and I brought a thing over. I was going to compare it with whatever you had.
It's not gonna think what comparing what I have. I trust you. I mean, everything I trust you. I mean, everything you say I trust because I've been a while with you guys, for a long time. I trust everything you said. I mean, if I really if I from the start, if it's not gonna be what do you call that a rent to own thing, and everything, and we're not. I mean, we're really not gonna be moving here because from the start it already ruined from the long way driving, on the what do you call that from where I'm working at, and it's a lot of if the gas that I have been using from driving back and forth, I we can save a lot. I mean, for the car, that I mean, for a lot of things. I mean, that's why I grabbed it before I took the house, and I asked you, that is gonna be rent to own, and you said yes. But if we're gonna go with the percentage, and everything, blah 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 blah, that's a lot. Probably I'm already dead. We can pay I can pay the house. We can pay the house. And on top of it, on top of it, what do you call that? It just goes, on the percentage. It just goes, with the other way, and they ain't got nothing left. You multiply the 25. If there's gonna be a $25 left, in everything, they ain't got you're gonna count it. Probably it's gonna be 100 years before it's gonna be paid off. I really don't know what to say. I mean, I'm freaking 60 years old, and I what do you call that? We can, I mean, we can live on the low income apartment, and everything that we can just go through on it. We can. I mean, this house gonna be a Jeff. He's gonna quit. He's gonna quit fixing on it. And I tell him, fixing on it. He don't want to fix it on it because it takes time, money, effort, and you know that. I mean, you know that from the start. I mean, it seems like the house down there. When you buy the materials down there, on the thing on the other house, it takes time and effort. I mean, before we live in here, the house is already empty for so many years because it's not livable house. They ain't got nobody try to live on it. We try to live in it because we want to have something. But if we know that this is gonna be like the thing, this is just gonna be thing happen. I mean, we're not gonna grab it, on the thing.
Well, Lacey, I will make the offer one more time. I will come over there and talk to you again. It'll be probably around the end of the month before I'm back down there.
Yeah, but in your papers that you live in the 2 years, we're just renting. We have the chance to buy the house. That's not our deal, Mike. Our deal when we were talking is gonna be rent to own. And in rent to own, it just blew away, and everything. It's just the wind. I mean, I don't want, I don't want to say something. It's very. I mean, my job that I have, I don't make a lot of money. I mean, it's a thing. I can just. I mean, I'm not where. I mean, I'm not renting. I'm not renting. For the rest of my life. I don't even know where I'm gonna stand at. uh people around in here, they don't have. If you're gonna sell it for 30, 25, they ain't got no house in here. What do you call that, paying that much. I mean, look at you. I asked you long time ago, Mike, can we cut the tree? Look at the house. You come up in here, look at the houses that they didn't cut the tree when tornado come. Tree just fell down to their house. I mean, if that tree down there, the what do you call that, the pecan tree, I mean, all the leaf is just coming out, on the roof. If the tree fell down, we're not gonna get nothing. The insurance is in your name. The house, where are we gonna leave at? Just in case, the tree fell down, on the house. I really don't know what to do, Mike.
Well, would you want me to come over and talk to you again, or are you not want me to come and talk to you? Or yeah, I'm a little lost here. I'm a little lost here what you're asking and telling.
Well, I'm asking. We don't have a paperwork that it says until when we gonna live in here to the house gotta be paid for. Second, we don't add from the start that I'm coming up and give you every money that we can hold it, and when we're gonna give it, we don't get any receipt from you. The thing that you say about the 1% and 2%, if you're gonna count that out, if you're gonna you compare your thing in the bank. That's what you want in the bank. But if I'm gonna have a payments in the bank for $400, 400. I mean, let's say 25,000 or whatever. It just cost me $150 a month for 30 years. I mean, our deal. I didn't say anything because I thought you were what do you call that? Your real truth for what I mean you're telling on me. But I believe all what you said. I mean, everything is fucked up. I mean, before you're gonna get a house in the bank, before you move on the house, they got inspected. We ain't got no inspected when we got in here. And I mean, as far as I know, all the rent house that you have is not even fixed. That's why they don't want somebody move down there. Look at the thing. I'm not saying that because some people they're desperate, to do it, but they just gonna grab what they can grab.
Okay, are you saying then that you don't want me to come by and talk to you all again, or to see? I don't know.
Mike, there's I know you have you have a what do you call that? You have a you have what do you call that? I don't know what to say. You have a hang. You have a what do you call that? I don't know when you gonna come in here.
When am I coming there?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you that a little bit ago? It'd be around the end of the month.
No.
This is what is today? Today is I don't know what the date is. What is it? 10, 15 days?
What? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, I just heard that, but I haven't heard you. You ain't said it. I've said hello 3 or 4 times. I haven't heard anything.
So what's gonna be the thing is?
What's going to be the thing?
Yeah, I mean, let me call you back. My supervisor calling me. I think I'm gonna let it go. Okay. So what I'm gonna tell